our media, specifically cable news, TV media in the United States, is a hot steaming pile of dog shit. And it's so, the 24-hour news cycle is so incredibly driven by this gotcha bullshit. And I watched a little bit of the coverage earlier today. You know, Joe Biden said, "I will not pardon my son." And several elected Democrats said Joe Biden said he's not going to pardon his son. And other legal cable news commentators said Joe Biden said he's not going to pardon his son. And then Joe Biden changed his mind. In the American media landscape, politicians are not permitted to change their mind. They are not permitted to change their mind at all. If it's a Democrat, they lied. I mean, it's been 9 fucking years. I'm still waiting for the New York Times to use the word lie when they are reporting on Donald Trump. But when a Democrat changes their mind, it's because they're a liar. And I'm not a Democrat. I haven't been a registered Democrat in over 20 years. I left the Democratic Party over 20 years ago. But it's like, there are very few criticisms that I have of the campaign that Kamala Harris ran this year. And all of them are tempered by the fact that it's like she had to operate within the media ecosystem that we all function within, which is dog shit. She was given basically 100 days to put on an entire presidential campaign from start to finish. However, she was asked a question, I think she was on The View, what would you have done differently than Joe Biden over the last 4 years? And she was like, I don't think I would have changed anything. 2 things. One, as soon as I heard her say that answer, I was like, I hope she's going to win, but I don't think she's going to win. Because Joe Biden had an approval rating of 37% at that time. But can you imagine the endless cycles of news stories if she had said, actually, I would have done some things differently? Or we did X, Y, and Z, and I think I changed my mind. I would have done something different now. And it's that same environment where Donald Trump was incessantly running those ads during baseball games, football games, college football games, pro games, NBA games. I don't watch hockey. I don't know if he aired them during hockey games, but men's sporting events, saying that Kamala Harris in California used government funds to pay for gender reassignment surgery for undocumented immigrants who are in detention, essentially illegal immigrants who are in jail. And Kamala Harris is more about they, them, and Donald Trump is more about you. When I first saw that ad, I thought about the people that I grew up with in Ohio and the people I went to high school with in Ohio. And I was like, fuck, that ad is going to work. And she could have responded to that ad. And her choice was to not only not respond to that ad saying, well, today I would take a different position. She didn't respond to it at all. And can you imagine what the endless cycle of media stories would have been if she would have stated a different position? We all saw the number of fucking stories they did about her when she changed her mind on fracking. Fucking fracking, for God's sake. 90% of Republican voters can't even define that word. You know? Joe Biden just changed his mind. That's it. And the media narrative is that he lied to the American people. Our media is a hot fucking turd in a punch bowl. And I think that's why CNN and MSNBC have lost between 50 to 60% of their viewership over the last month. And thank God for it.